Hello, it's the Degenerate, and welcome back to my film room. This is episode 2, and today we are going to feature the New York Jets, the goddamn Jets. This didn't really fit in the screen as I'd hoped. And I want to target a coach or a play caller specifically, but with the Jets, I wasn't really sure if Salah, Nathaniel Hackett, or Aaron Rodgers was really to blame. And as I told you, I'm not really going to focus so much on the athlete. It's going to be the decision makers. And I got to tell you, I don't really know who the head honcho decision maker is, given that Aaron Rodgers is such an experienced veteran quarterback. And I don't even really know what Nathaniel Hackett's role is. Is he calling plays? Does he design these plays? Who knows? Okay, I'm not going to act like I'm some New York Jets beat writer expert and follow the team that closely. However, I was somebody who bet on the New York Jets last week, -7.5 at home against the Denver Broncos. Did you bet on the New York Jets? Did you watch the New York Jets? Are you a fan of the New York Jets? Well, if you said yes to any of the three, then like me, you had a miserable experience. And we left that game thinking, how the fuck? Actually, it's one thing to not even cover when you play the Broncos and you hold Bo Nix to -7 yards passing in the first half, 60 yards passing total. It's another thing to not even win the game. And I truly could not believe it. So I had to go back and watch this game. And there were a couple things that really stood out to me. But I want to hone in on one sequence of events late in the fourth quarter. There's going to be a couple plays that I show you. And really, to understand this, you have to understand what happened and transpired in the beginning of the game as well. I'm not going to spend time showing you that video, but I am just going to quickly walk you through it. And let me show you something here first. This was the box score. These are the statistics of the running backs for the Jets in this game. As you can see, Breece Hall had 10 carries for 4 yards, averaging 0.4 yards per carry. Braylon Allen, the young guy that they drafted late from Wisconsin. If you're not familiar with him, this is Braylon Allen. He is a big, bad motherfucker. 6'1", I believe 235 pounds. Braylon Allen was running the ball fairly well. For whatever reason, Breece Hall, I don't know if he's hurt. I'm not going to speculate. He just did not look good from start to finish. The New York Jets in this game had the ball on the 1 yard line. Going in to score, 1st and goal, they got stuffed. 4 downs, they got stuffed. 3 downs. And on the 4th down, they had a penalty. They had 13 penalties in this game, and they had to settle for a field goal. Breece Hall handoff on 1st down, Breece Hall handoff on 2nd down. Now, I don't think you have to be a rocket scientist to maybe give the ball to this fucking guy if all you need is 1 yard. And then what happens is later in the game, you're not going to be able to hear the audio, unfortunately, but later in the game, in the 4th quarter, you can probably see, actually, let me do this. It's 3rd and 1, okay? 3rd and 1. You can't hear the game audio. I don't exactly know how to do that. But after this play, I'm going to tell you what the commentator said. 3rd and 1, Braylon Allen is in the backfield, and this is the play call. Handoff up the middle. He gets the 1st down. Wasn't easy, but he got the 1st down. After this play, the commentator said, if you need 1 yard, just hand it to Braylon Allen. He knows it. I know it. You know it. You think maybe the Jets finally figured out after 4 weeks and 3.5 quarters of doing absolutely nothing, settling for 3 field goals against the Denver Broncos at home with extra time to prepare. You might see this as being just an easy solution in short yardage situations. Well, let me take you 2 minutes later, under 6 minutes in the game. Oh, hold on. I got to share my screen. I'm not very good at doing this, but I'm really trying. So just bear with me. Okay, here we go. Here's the next play I want to show. We are now 2nd and 2. Okay, the last play I just showed you was 3rd and 1. Hand off to Braylon Allen. 1st down, extend the drive. 2nd and 2. Let me just ask you a quick question. What would you do in this situation? I know what I'd do. Hand the fucking ball off to this guy. That's what I would do. Hand the fucking ball off to this guy. Because let's be honest, you don't want to give the ball back. Let the clock run. You still have some yardage to get to. Control the clock. Run the ball. Keep it on the ground. You haven't found success through the air all day. Not to mention the weather is terrible. It's raining. People are fumbling. Garrett Wilson fumbled on the 3rd play of the game. Just run the ball. Well, Unfortunately, we have another situation of a play caller or a head coach trying to outsmart themselves. This is what the New York Jets do on 2nd and 2. Okay, let me take you through that one more time. Braylon Allen is in the backfield, and they fake it to him. Okay, they fake the handoff. Look at where the ball is. Do you remember the Mike McDaniel video when they needed 1 yard and he faked the fullback and pitched it to the halfback 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage? Why do these fucking teams go backwards when you have to go forwards? Throwing the ball 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage, making it that much more difficult to get a first down. He gets tackled, he gets stopped. No gain. Now, here is where it really gets interesting. Okay, that was 2nd down. This is 3rd down. I guess they give him 3rd and 1. This is 3rd down. Look at, they're in shotgun again. Fine. I don't care. You got a little motion. Braylon Allen isn't even in the fucking game. I repeat, the goddamn Jets don't even have Braylon Allen in the fucking game. They've got Breece Hall in, who's got 10 carries for 4 yards. Longest carry of the game, 3 yards. But it doesn't even matter. What do? Let me show you what they do. By the way, I think I mentioned the Jets had 13 penalties in this game. A lot of them were false starts. Apparently, I don't know if it's a Rodgers thing, but they are running the play clock all the way down, and the offensive line was just going false start after false start after false start. So these were on cadences on pass plays to try to draw the defense off sides. Just get under center and run the fucking ball. Why do you make it complicated? I will just never understand why coaches try to do the dumbest, most difficult thing possible. All right, ready for this? Another motion. Look at what's going on here. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, and these fuckface idiot morons are passing the football. You can't even make it up. And look what happens. Pocket collapses. Rodgers looks like he fumbles. He actually did not fumble. And the Broncos are going the other way. But he got called down. Look at this replay. Look at that ankle. Ball comes out. And again, it wasn't a fumble, but I just want to remind you, 3rd and 1. That's what happens. The Jets lose this game. And also, this is the best part, actually the worst part, if you're a Jets fan, Aaron Rodgers is apparently hurt. He's got knee swelling. He started limping after this play. Why even put him in harm's way? Your offensive line has been terrible. You're undisciplined. You're penalized. Robert Salah is terrible with extra time. It was a bad game, honestly, from start to finish, and you could have made it so easy on yourself. The one guy who found a little bit of success, 4.3 yards per carry, when you needed 2 yards on 2nd down and 1 yard on 3rd down, you didn't give him to him. You didn't give him the ball one fucking time. Unbelievable. Jets lose the game again. Unlike the Miami Dolphins, where you can pinpoint who's to blame with Mike McDaniel, I don't really know who's to blame with the New York Jets, but I don't think all is that bad with the Jets. I'm actually going to go to the Jets and bet them. That's kind of funny to say. I'm going to bet them this week against the Vikings. My write-up is in our newsletter. If you haven't subscribed, thedegenerateweekly.com comes in your inbox every Friday morning. You can subscribe for free on the website. But the Dolphins are a lost cause, and thank you to those who watched this video and gave me some feedback on that. And then also some of you who I guess I didn't save before the Dolphins-Titans game, and I think you bet on Mike McDaniel, but then you sent me a DM or message later on Twitter saying, Degen, your film room video was spot on. This guy is a fucking bozo. Yeah, that's the purpose of what we're trying to do. But again, I think the Jets maybe have a little bit more optimism. I think this adversity and playing in this kind of conditions maybe will actually benefit them long term. The Dolphins are a lost cause, but we'll see, because I'll tell you right now, this is probably the last chance I'm going to give the New York Jets. Not covering as a 7.5 point favorite, losing outright, but I will take them with the points plus 2.5 in similar conditions, because I think maybe it helps that they're familiar with a wet ball and maybe cleaning up those penalties. So anyways, that's the Degenerate Film Room. It is presented by SeatGeek. $20 off your first purchase, promo code Degen. If you're going to any of these games this weekend or anytime, October is a glorious month. We got NHL starting, basketball starting. It's incredible. Use SeatGeek, promo code Degen. Good luck on all your bets, and I will see you in the film room next week for episode number 3. Take care.